Hey, I'm Fabian from DIY Wood Revival. Today I'm going to be setting this piece of totra into a charcuterie board. It's got a few cracks and stuff in there, so I'm going to do that Kintsugi stuff, Japanese art. We're filling all the cracks with gold leaf. Have a go on that, see what it looks like, make it a bit more interesting. Let's get started. The missus' birthday is coming up and I'm a big fan of making a present that'll last a lifetime rather than buying something that she'll probably forget about in a couple of years. I wasn't sure what I was going to make, but I had this chunk of totra that was an offcut from a desk I made a while back, just sitting in the corner of the shed. So I pulled it out, had a brainstorm, and decided I'd turn it into a charcuterie board. I've always liked the look of Kintsugi, and I was keen to give it a go, so I picked up a pack of gold leaf and some CA glue, and figured I'd fill in the cracks of the slab to make a great gift. To start, I ran the slab through the thicknesser to get a smooth surface. This is a thick piece of wood. I probably could have ripped it in half and got two out of it, but I think it'll look cool as an oversized chunk of wood. Once it was flat, I trimmed it down to size so I could see what I was working with. Kintsugi is a Japanese art that involves pairing broken pottery or ceramics with gold or silver, highlighting the cracks and imperfections. I figure I can do it on wood as well, and it'll still be called Kintsugi. Next, I started playing around with handle designs. Pinterest had some bangers, so I drew a few out I liked on the slab. I wanted to incorporate some of the damaged section at the end into the handle to give the piece more character. And as you can see, this flowing wave design overlaps that nicely. So I played around with the design for a while. Had a few bad ones to start with, but then I settled on something like that. It looks pretty good. I like the waviness of it. It looks pretty comfortable to hold as well. We'll cut that out and see how it looks like. Pencil. To make the cutout easier, I drilled holes in all the tight corners and through the centre of the handle. Then I whipped out the jigsaw and started trimming up my design. I got pretty lucky here, as the blade was just long enough to cut all the way through the slab. Even with the ergonomic handle, this board is still going to be a two-hander when it's finished. It's a solid piece of wood. Before I do a Kintsugi, I'm going to clean the slab up a bit with an orbital on the flats and a combination of rasps, files and hand sanding on the curved edges. About an hour into sanding the handle, I really started to regret my design ideas. This was super tedious to get smooth. When I'd finally finished sanding, it was time to prep for Kintsugi. First step was to clean out all the cracks. I found the best way to do this was with a craft knife. Looking back on this now, I should have gone deeper so that there's more area for the gold leaf to sit into. Alright, so here's the plan. Gonna put some Starbond thick in all the cracks, then take some of this gold leaf sheets that I got from Temu, rub that over the crack. It should stick to the Starbond thick, and then put a little bit of Starbond thin on top of that and hit it with the accelerator. It should be sweet as. See how it goes. The first crack I filled, I rubbed the gold leaf into the CA glue. At the time it looked like none had stuck, so on the rest I used the dabbing technique, which looked better, but by the time I'd finished sanding, the crack that I'd rubbed the gold leaf into looked the best. Regardless, I worked my way through the cracks, adding thick CA glue and then the gold leaf. This was really time consuming, but it was actually quite satisfying. I even crammed a bit into the handle. Once all the cracks were filled, I sprayed everything with the activator. This stuff works really quick, it's literally ready to sand in a couple of minutes. I gave it a light sand to remove all the excess gold leaf, then I came back with thin CA glue to seal everything up. This stuff goes off so quick, you don't even need the activator. I hit the slab with a sander one last time to get a smooth finish. Then took the sharp edges off with a round over bit. Now for the best part, the finish. I threw on a couple of coats of food safe oil. I've seen a bunch of videos where people apply the oil by pouring it on and then rubbing it around with their hands. It looks cool, but it causes a lot of waste. I think I'll stick to a rag, it's much more efficient. Now for the reveal. The board's looking good as. I'm really happy with it, especially that handle. I really like the look of that. It's a bit hard to see on camera, but there is gold in those cracks. I should have opened them up a bit more with the scalpel. Lesson learned, and next time I try this it'll be on something much bigger and hopefully looks a lot cooler. Okay, that's it for this project. Hopefully the missus likes it. If not, I guess I can use it as a club or a doorstop or something. But if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more DIY wood revival content. Thanks for watching.